CKG here, back again with another video, and yep, I'm gonna spoil everything, because why not? Why not just go ahead and spoil everything, so that way nobody has any type of, oh my god, let's try to figure something out, or oh my god, let's have some anticipation for something. No, let's just spoil everything and just ruin everybody's day. Or maybe not. Weak land of Alliance War Liberty. Oh my god. There's a lot to say for some people. I don't know how I feel about that. But obviously we knew the Liberty team was coming with 3 new characters. Yeah, so we got Peggy, Patriot, and Falcon, which is Joaquin, but that's going to be from, the newer Falcon, because, Falcon went to Cap Sam, now Falcon went to another person. So now we're going to go ahead and get a new one, and I got to admit, out of all 3, Falcon's probably the one I'm most looking forward to, and there's a specific reason why. Just a specific reason. We'll figure that out in a minute. But then you get the reworks of Captain America and Captain America, Sam, and then War Machine, who Chad has been pushing for me for a damn minute. So, but we get a new Peggy Carter in here, and she's going to be an interesting controller now. Her speed is 125, so she's not slow, but she's not fast. And she's got the basic coming along with 300 damage, and then clearing 3 random positive effects. So possibly skirmisher, just to make sure all that just gets cleared right away, because the basic, that's pretty nice. A special turn 1, which is not too bad, but clearing immunity, that's really nice, especially if they don't got safeguard. They do, it's kind of rough, and putting slowdown, and she's applying stun, which is outside of war. Yes. Okay, and well, in war it's unavoidable, but this character has 3 or more Liberty allies, can't be blocked. So great, cool. And then turn 2, you got the ultimate, which is clearing barrier from all enemies. Might be useful in Battle World, I don't know. But you're hitting for 400% damage, applying ability block for 2 turns, and then war, you get to apply trauma. So I don't know if that's like a plus or minus or something, but I think it's okay. But the passive, the Dryad. At the end of a Liberty ally turn, if this character does not have 2 or more exhausted, attack the most injured enemy for 100% piercing, which is nice. So as long as she's hitting somebody for 100% piercing, which shouldn't be too bad. And then applying slow and heal block to that enemy. And then enemies with taunt will take an additional 10%, which crazy to me. That's pretty cool. Given a little, so they know how to single out certain characters with certain things, so that's not too bad. And then you get some little war attacks. Great. Enemies with slow cannot gain speed up. It's cute. And then on successful hit by this character, apply taunt to each attacked target, which cool, kind of pulls around the taunt a little bit. And then if this character has 3 or more Liberty allies, enemy characters with slow cannot fill speed bar. Ooh, so got another Captain Britain over there inside war. That's gonna be interesting. So buy a lot of characters that are gonna have speed bar right on spawn. Ooh, interesting. And taking a look at her, not too bad. Kind of Sharon Carter-ish. We were looking for some other difference for it, but hey, I guess that's okay. Guess this is looking not too bad. All right, Falcon. Holy man, this is gonna be a new global tech, man. This one's gonna hit. This one's gonna be great. The reason I like them, that speed, 130. So we're gonna be hitting right out the gate. Boom, hitting for 250% damage and applying speed up to everybody. So it's kind of like, do you want to do the other abilities first, or do you want to go ahead and, do your basic first to give everybody speed up? I don't know. It's kind of your choice. Obviously, for the AI side, for defense side, it's not going to do that. But for offense, doing a basic might not be a bad thing there, because turn 1 you get to do the special, flip all negative effects to positive effects on everybody. So, and then hitting a couple of targets there, a small AoE for 350, and then healing himself and all his Liberty allies for 15% of his character's max health. So try to build up that max health quick. You want him to get to level 100 or to 105 by the time whenever he comes out to get there. So boom. And then the ultimate is turn 2. You're healing everybody for 25%. And then in war, you're doing a 2 ability energy and then attacking primary adjacent target for 190% damage plus reducing speed bar by 25%. So that's pretty nice. I didn't really go over this part of here, but the war part over here, reducing speed bar for the primary target of 50% and then applying safeguard in war, and it's unavoidable. So the special is unavoidable regardless, but in war, you get those 2 additionals for the special. The passive, nice. First time an enemy takes a turn, apply defense up, speed up, and immunity to 2 turns to self and all Liberty allies. So this might be fun in Crucible. I'm just saying, this might be actually kind of fun. And on enemy with taunt turn, if this character has 4 more ability, fill speed bar by 5% for self and all ability. Wow, giving yourself some speed bar there. That's going to be interesting too for Crucible. Enemies with taunt take an additional 10% damage. So the more they got taunt, the more he's going to hit, and he's going to have the newer stats. So boom, 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 start firing away. In war, on spawn, apply taunt for 2 turns to all enemies, gain 500% extra focus for this action, gain 25% speed until this character takes a turn. That is nice. Enemies cannot fill speed bar for themselves, allies, or enemies until this character takes a turn. Wow. Okay, that one's interesting. So once they take a turn, they'll be able to fill speed bar, but until then, they won't be able to take a turn. But he's pretty fast too, so that's gonna be interesting with the turn order. And then enemies with taunt cannot gain immunity. So, well, starting with taunt, you ain't getting immunity, and that kind of poses a little problem with our buddy Gladiator-ish. But that's only in war; it's not everywhere. So, see how that goes. And he's not looking too bad too. He's got that gritty feel for it towards the Falcon part. He doesn't look more cartoonish or whatever in terms of the way the art department's been going, but I'm kind of liking the way he's looking right now. Not too bad, not too bad. Next we got is Patriot, which is Eli Bradley, not Isaiah Bradley. So it's Eli Bradley, the grandson of Isaiah Bradley, and his speed is 121, global bio brawler. So he's not bad, not great, but he's gonna be able to hit pretty okay. Attacking primary target for 350% damage, apply 2 bleed. So it's a basic one there. I'm thinking probably a striker for him. Special, obviously turn 1. So attack all enemies for 250% piercing. So that's a really good one. Heal self and all Liberty allies for 10%. That's another good one. And he's applying defense down. Well, this one, hold on, wait. 250% piercing plus 25% additional for each positive and each negative effect on the character. Oh crap! So he's gonna be attacking them pretty hard. Obviously, this is way better than Doctor Strange Heartless. With that one, just doing some of this one. This one's great with it, but then after that, he is applying defense down after the fact. So you're gonna hit him hard, then apply defense down. So some other characters could probably clean him up. And then the ultimate. Turn 2, you're going to clear barrier, which is great for Battle World. Apply offense up, that's even great to everybody, for all Liberty allies. Clear death proof, aha, but only on a small AoE. And then in war, on kill, fill speed bar by 75%. That's a nice one. They haven't done that in a while, and that one's pretty good for, at least for war. At least, and this attack gains 100% crit chance against targets with taunt and cannot be blocked. So if you got a lot of taunters out there, which they are trying to push out there, he's gonna crit pretty hard. So maybe not striker, maybe raider. Raider will probably be the better bet. Passive red, white, blue. On successful attack by this character or any Liberty ally, flip 1 negative effect to a positive effect on self and all Liberty allies. Cool, nice easy flips there. An enemy turn, apply taunt up to 1 to that enemy. Haha. So this is where they're going for it. So any enemies with taunt, they're going to be putting taunt all over the place. You can't really leave taunt and move it around. And then 100% crit chance. Oh my god, he's going to be, yeah, Raider for sure. Until this character takes a turn, this character and all Liberty allies gain 5,000% focus. Wow. Okay, so if everybody else If everybody else takes a turn before him, they all get 5,000% focus. That's going to be interesting, especially to see it on the screen where it shows the actual stats in game. Enemies with lower dodge chance by 100% and then take an additional 10% damage. Wow. So they're taking 10%, extra 10% damage. Falcon's hitting them for 10% extra percent damage. Wow, this is going to be nuts. The damage of this character limited only in war. Can only be reduced by offense down if this character is 4 more Liberty allies. Lower max barrier on all allies by 20%. Cool. So they're not going to get a lot of barrier here. Enemies aren't going to get it. So, yeah, have fun with that guy. This guy's, he's not looking too bad. He's not looking too shabby either. He's got a little more cartoonish look than not, but he's all right. I kind of feel it. I'm kind of feeling it there. I like the shield, though. The shield's nice. Cool. Cool. All right. My guy, my man. Oh, my God. I love this guy. He's going to be slapping it going around here, man. He's getting a 700% increase. War Machine's going to hit now. 304, 45% damage increase. Armor killing it. Focus killing it. Resist killing it. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. He's not really getting too much of a boost along with nothing really too much different with his abilities. He's going to get a little bit more damage on his basic, which is 250% instead of 140. On his special, if this character has 4 or more Liberty allies, flip defense up, deflect, and regeneration on a small AoE there, and then repeat this attack 3 times. So instead of taking that, you know, what he's got up there for his old one, he's just going to do it regardless. So he's going to do 3 times. And then the cluster bombs, you know, that used to hit pretty hard, but now he's going to hit even harder. Clear barrier, which is even better. That's great. Clear all the barrier. Attack all enemies for 460% damage, which is great. He's going to have some new stats, so it's going to hit. And this attack cannot miss and cannot be blocked. So, haha to that stuff up there. And then he had a weird passive to begin with. It looked pretty weird anyway, but they kind of moved it around now. So when an enemy drops below 50% or 25%, apply taunt to this target. To that target, this cannot be dodged or blocked. So he's going to be applying taunt as well. And then on spawn, apply 2 deathproof to self and all Liberty allies, and then apply 2 deathproof to a random Iron Man ally. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. So he's getting a lot more sustain here from his rework here, which I like, because technically it is a kind of rework because they moved it around his special and his ult and his passive there, which is nice. Captain America, man, he is just flying on through, which I'm loving it. He's getting a bit of a boost. He already had a little bit of a boost, but he's getting even more now. So 300% health, 225 on damage, nice armor, nice focus, nice resist, not too bad. Here he's just getting some tags there, just putting Liberty and Liberty tags on his abilities now. Same thing with his special, nothing too you know, picky there, and his ult, just putting a Liberty tag on it. The bigger one here is his passive, so he's going to be giving out more, you know, he's going to give out the same deflects now to Liberty. But for this one now, he's actually putting on another one. So when this character drops below 50% health, if he doesn't have 2 or more exhausted, so maybe you don't want to put him with Mephisto on defense somewhere, but he clears taunt for himself, then he applies 2 deflect, 2 deathproof, and defense up for 2 turns to self and all Liberty allies. So he's giving out a lot of sustain already, and he's going to be pushing out a lot more. So this is going to be really, really nice. I don't, he's still got the raid tags there or whatever, but he's not really going to be used for raids. It's more war. I'm liking this because he's going to, he was already a problem with his block chance. Now he's going to be even a bigger problem with the actual stats. And now once he drops below 50, if you don't kill him, which now you probably won't, 2 deflect, 2 deathproof, and defense up. So yeah, Captain America is my guy. That's the guy I'm going to go after. So you guys go ahead and tell me which character you're looking more forward to. I am looking more towards War Machine and Captain America, but Falcon is probably the top of the list right now. Falcon is looking He's looking like a big dog here, and I am happy to go against these guys to finally get these guys going. But hey, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let me know what's going on, and yeah, we'll see how these characters go. But start building them up. If you got Captain Sam and War Machine, push them out. But this is EKG rolling out.